Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Beach Collegiate Baseball League action as the first pitch to Davion Sumter was a ball, and the second pitch was lofted out into left center field, caught by the left fielder for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Jimmy Evans as the Rawlings Stars take on the Waccamaw Waves this morning. First game of 5 here at Myrtle Beach High School, a quintuple header. To add, the first pitch is a called strike at the knee. Is a good curveball. And it's 0-1 to Evans. Give you the starting lineup for the Stars in just a second. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lofted down the left field line, but foul. And we'll do it all over again at 0-2. Davion Sumter led it off, and he will play shortstop. Batting second and the right fielder is Jimmy Evans. Batting third and the designated hitter is TJ Mullins. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman Kareek Rainey. Connor Brala bats fifth and is the catcher, as the pitch is a ball high. And it's a 2-2 count. Johnny Briotti bats sixth and is the center fielder. Thaddeus Trepanier, the extra hitter, bats seventh. As the pitch is a ball low and inside. Full count now. Zion Disrow bats eighth, and he is the first baseman. Jason Labrador, who pitched yesterday, and that pitch was swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up TJ Mullins. The first pitch to Mullins is a curveball that misses just a little bit low, and it's a 1-0 count. And rounding things off in the number 10 spot is Dawson Beckett. The pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's an 0-2 count. And Beckett will play second base. Defensive alignment for the Waves, left to right in the outfield, will be as the 0-1 pitch will be forthcoming. And that pitch is swung on and fouled back. And now an 0-2 count. The left fielder will be Kelvin Gutierrez. The center fielder, Miller. The right fielder is Hall, left to right. And third to first, as the 0-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. First chance for the Waves as we head to the bottom half of the first inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Bottom of the first inning, as it's the first chance for the Waves in this one. Top of the order due up. The first pitch is a ball low, and it's a 1-0 count to Kelvin Gutierrez. The 1-0 pitch is a strike on a low outside corner, and it's a 1-1 count to Gutierrez. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and it's now a 1-2 count. Gutierrez from Ulster Community College batted .313 in his sophomore season with 7 runs and 8 RBI. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded up the middle, ranging in and making a strong throw over to first base is the shortstop Sumter, and there's one away. That'll give me the chance to give you the defensive alignment for the Stars. Left to right in the outfield will be Labrador, Briotti, and Evans. Third to first in the infield, as the first pitch is a called strike at the knees, and it's 0-1 to Jason Ramos. Third to first in the infield will be Rainey, Sumter, Beckett, and Disrow. And Bralla is doing the catching. That ball is fouled off, and it's a 0-2 count. And Beckett is on the mound. The 0-2 is swung on and grounded over to the first baseman. He'll take it himself. And there are 2 away. So 2 up, 2 down, 2 quick outs for Cassidy on the mound. That'll bring up Nico Hall. Hall from Pitt Bradford. Batted .234 this season. The first pitch is a strike on a low outside corner, and it's 0-1. Batted .234 with 8 runs and 14 RBI. Beautiful day here in Myrtle Beach. The pitch is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-1 count. 8 o'clock sharp start time for this one. Sun right over center field. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. And it's a 1-2 count now. And for this early game, that may play a factor in this one with the sun glaring down right into the batter's eyes. That pitch misses low and away. 2-2 count. The 2-2. That ball is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, no one left on base. After 1 full, still scoreless here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Stars in the top half of the second inning. The first pitch is swung on and grounded out into left field. Actually, grounded over, flown out into right field, excuse me, and that will be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Connor Brala with one away. Brala from Tufts University. The first pitch to Brala is a strike on a low outside corner, and it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1. Ball low, 1-1 count. Here we are at Myrtle Beach High School. .330 down the left field line, .315 down the right field line, and .370 to straightaway center field. The pitch. Ball high. And it's a 3-1 count now. The 3-1. Ball outside. And it's now a 3-2 count, actually. It was a 2-2 count. Now the count is full. The payoff pitch to Brala is a ball outside, and Brala works a walk. Nice work by Brala in that at bat, making Cassidy use a pretty decent amount of pitches and working the walk. That's the first base runner for either team thus far today. That'll bring up Johnny Briotti. Briotti also from Tufts. One of 3 Tufts players. The first pitch to Briotti is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Brala close. The 1-0. Ball high. 2-0 count now. The 2-0. Curveball misses inside. 3-0 now. Cassidy, after starting off the game in the first inning so well, having some command issues thus far here in the second. The pitch. Ball high. And Briotti works a 4-pitch walk. So that will put runners on first and second with 1 away. That will bring up Thaddeus Trepanier. Trepanier, the extra hitter today. Runners on first and second, 1 away. first pitch to Trepanier is swung on and lofted out into left field. That'll drop in front of the left fielder in there for a base hit. It will not be hit hard enough for Brala to even make an effort of scoring. But that will now load the bases with a one-out single for Trepanier. And that'll bring up Zion Disrow, trying to blow this game open early on here in the second inning. The first pitch to Disrow is a strike on the low outside corner, and it's 0-1. Stars wearing their blue jerseys with the Rawlings Stars logo on the front and gray pants. The 1-0. Ball low. 2-0 count now. And the Waves are wearing their black jerseys with the Waves logo on the front, white lettering on the back, and white pants. The pitch. Ball high. 3-0 count now. And Cassidy would not want to have the first run come into this game via the walk. The 3-0. Curveball drops in at the knees, and it's the 3-1 count now. The 3-1 pitch. Curveball misses up and in. Actually, apparently it was a 2-2 count. So now the count's full. The payoff pitch. Swung on and lofted down the right field line, but that will get foul. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. The payoff pitch once again. Is swung on and fouled off again. And if nothing else, Disrow is doing a good job making Cassidy use some pitches. The payoff pitch once more. That ball fouled off again. Wall gave it a look, but decided, well, that ball got out of play. The payoff pitch once more. Once again fouled off. And Disrow making Cassidy use a lot of pitches in this at-bat. And especially with the bases loaded, this would be a big momentum boost for whoever's able to win this one. The payoff pitch once more. Ball high. And Disrow works a walk and drives in a run with the walk. So now 1-0. Stars in the lead. And the bases are still loaded with one away. That'll bring up Jason Labrador, who pitched yesterday. Was the starter for the Stars last night. So less than 12 hours removed from pitching last night. Now he has to come in and hit and play left field. The first pitch to Labrador is a called strike at the knees. And it's a 1-0 count. Or excuse me, 0-1 count. Bases are loaded, one away. The 0-1. Ball high. It's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit out over to the shortstop. He'll field it and step on second base himself for the... He'll actually catch it and step on second base for the double play. And that will end the inning. But not before the first run of the game scores. 1 run on no hits. Excuse me, 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and 1 left on base. After 1.5, it is 1-0 Stars here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Waves in the bottom half of the second inning. The first pitch is a strike on a low outside corner. And it's 0-1 to Chase Tomko. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low and away. 1-1 count now. Tomko from Westminster College. Batted .261 with 4 RBI at Westminster this season. That ball is hit out into straightaway left field, in there for a base hit. That's the first hit of the day for the Waves. And they have a runner on first base with nobody out. That'll bring up Logan Mergenovich, the third baseman. Marjanovic, also from Westminster College, he batted .306 this past season with 18 runs and 11 RBI. The pitch is swung on and fouled back, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch will not come as a pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Tomko close. The 1-0 swung on and lofted into the air down the left field line. That will get out of play. Will not get out of play, but will land foul. Oh, no, actually, that will land in fair territory. They'll say it landed just in fair territory, and that will get all the way to the wall, and it will be a double for Marjanovic. So now 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. And that'll bring up Tyler Bischke. The first pitch to Bischke. Long. A pinch runner will come in to the game for the Waves at second base. Now Bischke steps into the box. The first pitch. Ball just a little bit low. And it's a 1-0 count. Bischke from Murray State College batted .331 with 57 runs, 7 home runs, and 35 RBI this season. He can definitely swing the lumber. That ball is hit foul. Just to the right side of the batter's circle. And it's 1-1. Runner on second and third, nobody out. As the Waves try to at least tie the game back up, if not take the lead for the first time today after giving up 1 run in the top half of the second. The 1-1. Swung on and grounded over to the left side. That'll be fielded by the second baseman, thrown on to first in time, but it will allow Tomko to score. So a productive out for Bischke, and it's all tied up at 1. That'll bring up Dakota Miller. The first pitch to Miller is swung on and is lofted out into right field. Making the catch is the right fielder, but that will be deep enough to drive in Marjanovic from third. So 2 manufactured runs by the Waves gives them a 2-1 lead. The first pitch is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count to Hickman. The 1-0 pitch. Ball low and away, 2-0 count now. Hunter Hickman up to the plate now. The 2-0. Swung on and lined out into left center field. That will drop in there for a base hit in front of the left fielder. And now there is a runner on first base with 2 away. That'll bring up Zach Wall. Wall from Coker College. Runner on first base. 2 away. Already 2 runs on the board for the Waves thus far. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Ball low and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Check swing. Did he go around? No, he didn't. So it's now a 3-1 count. The 3-1. Swung on and grounded over to the first baseman. He'll step on first base himself. And that'll end the inning, but not before the Waves put a 2 spot on the board and take the lead for the first time today. They're up by 1, 2-1 as we head to the top of the 3rd inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 10-1-2 due up for the Stars here in the top half of the 3rd inning. It will be Dawson Beckett leading it off. The first pitch to Beckett is a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball fouled back down the right field line. And it's 0-2. Christian Cassidy pitching for the Waves. from Coker College. This season had a 6.75 ERA, 1.31 whip. That pitch misses high. It's a 1-2 count now. 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. There was a 68 to 72 mile an hour fastball as the 1-2 is swung on and fouled back, and we'll do it all over again at 1-2. 68 to 72 mile an hour fastball, 67 mile an hour curveball. He is a local guy from Carolina Forest High School. The 1-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there's 1 away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Davion Sumter. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to left field to lead off the ball game. The first pitch to Sumter is swung on and fouled off. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a ball up and away. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Ball up and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Ball high. 3-1 count now. Having a good eye in this plate appearance is Sumter. Trying to get something going for the Stars. Took the lead in the top half of the second inning. That ball is swung on and hit out into straightaway center field. Making the catch for the second out is the center fielder, Miller, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Jimmy Evans. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging in the first inning. The first pitch to Evans. Curveball that just didn't quite break enough. Misses high. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Swung on and hit out into straightaway center field. And that'll drop in there for a single. So runner on first base now with 2 away, and the Stars are still alive. That'll bring up TJ Mullins. He ended the first inning striking out swinging. He'll look to keep this inning alive. Like I was mentioning earlier, the Stars scored 1 run in the top half of the second, but then gave up 2 in the bottom half. So that's where we are right now. 2-1, Stars in the lead. Or excuse me, Waves in the lead. That pitch, the pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Evans close. The first pitch to Miller, or excuse me, Mullins. That ball fouled off. And it's an 0-1 count. The 0-1 pitch Pickoff throw over to first base. Keeping Evans close once again. And especially with 2 outs. Kind of surprising to see Cassidy going to the bag so often. All you need is 1 out to get out of this inning. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lofted out into right field. Coming on and not being able to make the play. Oh, no, actually, excuse me. No, yes, it will drop in front of the right fielder Hall in there for a base hit. So now runners at first and second with 2 away. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Karik Rainey. He's 0 for 1 today, led off the second inning with a fly out to right. So runners on first and second base with 2 away. The first pitch to Rainey. Swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low and away. 1-1 count now. Runners on first and second base, 2 away. The 1-1. Ball low, 2-1 count now. And after getting 2 quick outs, Cassidy has now given up 2 singles and has now fallen behind on Rainey. And like I mentioned, the Stars would love to get a run in to at least tie the game back up, if not potentially a couple, to retake the lead. The 2-1. Ball low and away, and it gets away from the catcher Wall. He is able to keep it in front of him and shimmy over to get it and keep both runners at their respective bases. Lucky break for the Waves. The 3-1. Swung on and popped high towards the cage, or towards the screen, and that one will get over the screen and bounce off the top of the press box right above me. And now the count is worked full. Runners on first and second base, 2 away. Big pitch in the middle of this ball game. The payoff pitch. Will not come as they'll throw over to second base. But Evans is able to get into the bag safely. Cassidy lifted his leg up slightly, but didn't bring it past his knee. So no balk call. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled off over the Stars dugout. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped over to the second baseman. He'll field it, throw on to first base in time, and that will end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. After 2.5, it is still 2-1 Waves here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 10-1-2 due up for the Waves in the bottom half of the third inning. It will be Zavala Rios leading it off. He is the first baseman. The first pitch to Zavala Rios is bunted down the third base line, but it will go foul. And it's an 0-1 count. Zavala Rios from Ulster Community College. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low. And it's a 1-1 count. In his freshman year, batted .389 with 12 runs and 7 RBI. The 1-1. Ball low and inside. 2-1 count now. On the hill for the Stars as the 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit out into straightaway center field. That'll get in there for a single. And Rios gets on base with the leadoff single. That'll bring us back to the top of the order. And Kelvin Gutierrez, who is 0 for 1 today, grounded out to the shortstop to lead off the game for the Waves. On the hill for the Stars is Dawson Beckett from Alice Lloyd College. Heading into his sophomore season. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike one, and it's 0-1. Those are 79 to 80 mile an hour fastball, 62 to 64 mile an hour curveball, 68 to 70 mile an hour changeup, and a 67 to 69 mile an hour slider. The pitch. Ball low and away. Well low and away. Good job by the catcher, Brala, blocking that one. And keeping Zavala Rios at first base. The pitch. Strike called on the low outside corner. Runner on first base, nobody out. Waves up by 1. 2-1 ball game here in the bottom half of the third inning. The pitch. Ball low and away. Again, another good block by Brala. The pitch. Ball low and away again, and now it's a 3-1 count. The 3-1. Swung on and lofted out into right center field. That will be caught by the right fielder for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Jason Ramos. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the first baseman in the first inning. Runner on first base, 1 away. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Zavala Rios close. The first pitch is swung on and hit out into straightaway center field. And some confusion there because the Zavala Rios thought that was caught at first and started heading back towards first base, but then it wasn't, and he gets gunned down at second base. So mark that as an 8-6, but it is a single for Ramos. So runner on first base now with 2 away. That'll bring up Nico Hall. He's 0 for 1 today. Struck out swinging to end the first inning. The pitch to Hall. Swung on and missed. A good changeup that got Hall to swing out in front of it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low and away. 1-1 count now. Pickoff throw over to first base. Keeping Ramos close. The 1-0. Swung on and grounded down the third base line. Fielded by the third baseman right behind the third base bag. Throws all the way across the diamond in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. After 3 full, it's still 2-1 Waves here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Stars. Or, excuse me. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Stars. Here in the top half as that pitch misses high. And it's 1-0 to Connor Bralla. Here in the top half of the 5th inning. Excuse me, 4th inning. The 1-0. Ball up and in. 2-0 count now to Bralla. Connor Bralla from Tufts University. The 2-0 is swung on and missed on some high heat. And it's a 2-1 count now. Was a 2-sport athlete at Haverford School. Also playing outside linebacker and fullback on the football team. The 2-0 is a strike, called strike at the knees. It's now a 2-1 count. Bralla does not have an official at-bat yet. Worked a walk to lead off the 2nd inning and eventually came around to score the only run for the Stars thus far. That ball is swung on and missed for strike 3. And there's one away. That'll bring up Johnny Briotti, who also worked a walk in the second inning. Got all the way to third, but was stranded there. Briotti, also from Tufts, another two-sport athlete, playing basketball at Ridgefield High School. The first pitch to Briotti is swung on and fouled off, and it's 0-1. His dad, Kev, played basketball and baseball at Colgate. So his dad was a Division I athlete. The pitch. Curveball strike called on low outside corner, and now it's a 0-2 count. His pregame meal is a bacon, egg, and cheese with curly fries. That sounds good right about now. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 away. 2 up, 2 down, 2 strikeouts for Cassidy to lead off this 4th inning. That'll bring up Thaddeus Trepanier. He's 1 for 1 today, singled in the 2nd inning. The first pitch to Trepanier is a curveball low and away. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. It swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch is a ball high, 2-1 count now. Two-one ball game here in the top half of the 4th inning. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike 2, and it's a 2-2 count now. The 2-2 pitch. Ball low, and Trepanier works the count full. If nothing else, Trepanier is making Cassidy use some pitches here. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeout swing for Cassidy. In the top half of the 4th inning, we head to the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-1 Waves here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Middle of the order due up for the Waves as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. The first pitch is a called strike at the knees to Chase Tomko, and it's 0-1. Tomko 1 for 1 today, led off the second inning with a single, and then eventually came around to score. One of 2 runs in that inning. That pitch misses low and away, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 is a ball low and inside. 2-1 count now. Tomko from Westminster College was a two-sport athlete as the 2-1 is swung on and hit out into right center field. That'll drop in front of the will be caught by the right fielder for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Logan Mirgenovich. He is 1 for 1 today with a double and a run scored. Mirgenovich also from Westminster College. He was a two-sport athlete at Central Valley High School, also playing soccer. The pitch swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Mirgenovich. Check swing. Did he go around? Yes, he did. And there's strike 2. And it's 0-2. Mirgenovich's favorite food is pizza. That's pretty good. Favorite player is Derek Jeter. Has to be happy about him going into the Hall of Fame this year. That pitch misses low and away. 1-2 count. Favorite movies are Creed 2 and 42. Both very good movies. Favorite actor, Adam Sandler. Gotta agree with that one. That misses up and in. And it's a 2-2 count now. Favorite book is The Great Gatsby. That's something that you don't really see very often. Not many younger people like The Great Gatsby. That misses outside. Full count now. And his favorite TV show, SportsCenter. Can appreciate that. The payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. And there are 2 away. That'll bring up Tyler Bishke. He's 0 for 1 today, but drove in a run on a fielder's choice. Bishke from Murray State College. The first pitch is swung on and grounded over to the second baseman. He'll field it off the hop. Beckett throws on to Desro in time for the final out of the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. After 4 fulls, still 2-1 Waves here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Bottom of the order due up for the Stars as we head to the top half of the 5th inning. It will be Zion Disrow leading it off. The first pitch to Disrow is swung on and fouled back, and it's 0-1. Disrow thus far today did not have an official at-bat, but did drive in a run off of a walk. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses up and in. 1-1 count now. The 1-1. Strike at the knees, and it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 will not come quite yet as Cassidy steps off the rubber. Now he gets set once again and deals. Misses up and in. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Curveball that is swung on and missed for strike 3, going down to first base, throwing it down is Wall, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Jason Labrador, who is 0 for 1 today. Lined out to the shortstop to end the first inning. The first pitch to Labrador. Strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Misses up and away. 1-1 count now. The 1-1 pitch. Strike at the letters, and it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 is fouled off, and we'll do it all over again at 1-2. Looking to get a new ball is Wall at the plate. The 1-2. Swung on and grounded over to the second baseman, thrown on to first base in time for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up the number 10 here, Dawson Beckett, who's 0 for 1, led off the third inning with a strikeout. 2 away here, nobody on base in the top half of the 5th inning. Still 2-1 Waves. The first pitch is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch is swung on and lined down left field line, but it will hook foul. And now it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1 misses up and in. 2-1 count now. 2-1. Ball up and in. 3-1 count now. The 3-1 swung on and fouled off, and now the count's run full. Two away in the top half of the 5th inning. 2-1 ball game, Stars in the lead. The pitch. Swung on and fouled back again, and we'll do it all over again at 3-2. The payoff pitch once more. Curveball is tipped at the plate, and we'll do it all over again. If nothing else, a good at-bat for Beckett. Just making Cassidy use some pitches. The pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. After 4.5, it is still 2-1 Waves here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Traditional bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up for the Waves in the bottom half of the 5th inning. It will be Dakota Miller leading it off. He does not have an official at-bat yet. Hit a sacrifice fly out to right, driving in a run in the 2nd inning. That was the last run of the game scored thus far. 2-1 ball game. Waves in the lead. The first pitch is a ball low and inside. And it's a 1-0 count to Miller. The 1-0 pitch misses low and away as well. 2-0 count now.
Lineup changes.
As that pitch is lined out into right field, but foul. And it's a 2-1 count. Some lineup changes for the Waves. I'll get you those in just a second. The pitch is swung on and lined out into right field, but right at Evans for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Generelli, who will come in to pinch hit for Hickman. Carter Generelli up to the plate. The first pitch to Generelli is a ball low and away, and it's a 1-0 count. That was actually Wiggins who came in to bat for Miller. That pitch is swung on and lofted down the right field line, but foul. And it's a 1-1 count. Carter Generelli from USC Salkehatchie batted .208 with 13 runs, 1 home run, 7 RBI. From Wando High School down in the Low Country. The 1-2 swung on and missed. The 1-1 count, that swung on and missed for strike 2, and now it's a 1-2 count. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 3, and there are 2 away. That'll bring up Zach Wall. Wall is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to the first baseman to end the second inning. That pitch is swung on and hit out into right center field. And that will get in there for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Wall. That'll bring up Alex Zavala-Rios. Zavala-Rios from Ulster Community College. Runner on first base with 2 away. The first pitch to Zavala-Rios is a strike on the outside part of the plate, and it's 0-1. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Wall close. The 1-0. Ball up and away. 2-0 count now. The 2-0 misses up and away. 3-0 count now. The 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Some high heat. Going down to second and being gunned out at second base. What a great throw by Brala to get Wall out at second. So that caught Stealing end the inning. So no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. After 5 fulls, still 2-1 Waves here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. top of the order due up for the Stars as we head to the top of the 6th inning. Davion Sumter steps into the box. He is 0 for 2 today with 2 flyouts. The first pitch to him is a strike on the outside part of the plate. And so in 1. 2 defensive changes for the Waves, as Wiggins will take over in center and Scarcella will take over in left as that ball's fouled off, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is a ball up and away. 1-2 count now. This is the first of 5 games here at Myrtle Beach High School. That ball's fouled off. 1-2 count now. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And I'll actually say he got a piece of that one. So it'll remain a 1-2 count. This is the first of 5 games today. Coming up next after this one as the 1-2 pitch is a curveball that's grounded over to the shortstop. Coming in, fielding, throw on to first base. Just getting him in time is Bishk. At first base, Sumter thrown out for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Jimmy Evans. He's 1 for 2 today, Singled in the 3rd inning. Following this game will be the Cadets and Man-O-Wars. Then following that will be the Lagoon and Seagulls at 1 o'clock. At 3:30 will be the Surf and the Crawdads. And finishing it off today will be the Rays and the Longboards at 6 o'clock. The first pitch. Curveball in there on the inside part of the plate, and it's 0-1 to Evans. The 0-1. Ball hot, just a little bit high. And it's a 1-1 count. That ball's fouled off, and it's a 1-2 count now. The 1-2. Ball low and away, 2-2 count now. Out of town scoreboard in the top of the 2nd inning currently. It is 4-0 Mallards over the Palmetto Generals currently over at Waccamaw Park. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Or excuse me, yeah, apparently that will end the inning. Not sure how the second out was made, but that will end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and no one left on base as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 2-1 Waves here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. 10-1 2 up for the Waves as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It will be Alex Zavala Rios leading it off. He is 1 for 1 today with a single. The first pitch to Zavala Rios is a strike at the letters, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled off down the first base line. And it's a 0-2 count. The 0-2. It's called strike 3 right down the heart of the plate, and there's one away. That'll bring us back to the top of the order in Kelvin Gutierrez, who's 0 for 2 today, with a ground out and a fly out. The first pitch to Gutierrez is a ball well low and away, and it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Swung on and missed for strike 1, and it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Ball low and away. 2-1 count now. The 2-1. Ball low and away. 3-1 count now. Working quickly on the hill is Beckett. The 3-1. Swung on and fouled back. And we'll do it all over again at 3-2. The payoff pitch to Gutierrez is swung on and missed. He'll get past the catcher, Brala, however. And Gutierrez will get to first base on the drop third strike. So count that as a strikeout. But Gutierrez is able to get on base at first base. That sets up for the possibility with the strikeout to Zavala Rios. If Beckett is able to strike out the side, he'll get the rare 4 strikeout inning. That ball popped up over towards the Waves dugout and out of play. And it's 0-1 to Jason Ramos, who is 1 for 2 today with a single. Runner on first base, 1 away. Pickoff throw over to first base, keeping Gutierrez close. And we'll see if Beckett is able to pull off the very rare 4 strikeout inning. The pitch. Ball low and inside. 1-1 count. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and fouled back over behind the Waves dugout once more, and it's now a 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch. Ball outside, going for second base and getting in safely is Gutierrez. He'll steal second, so now runner in scoring position with 1 away. That was a ball, so it's now a 2-2 count. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and lofted out into shallow right field, ranging over to his right and making the catch is the second baseman Beckett. So that'll be a P4, and there are 2 away, and that shuts down the possibility of getting the 4 strikeout inning. That'll bring up John Scarcella. The first pitch to Scarcella, it will not come as Beckett gets off the mound and looks Gutierrez back to second base. Scarcella from Chatham College batted .235 with 13 runs and 8 RBI this season. That ball is swung on and hit out into left field. Ranging just a little bit back towards the wall is Labrador, and he will make the catch for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base after 6 full. Last chance for the Stars as we head to the top of the 7th inning here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. Last chance for the Stars, down by 1, 2-1 ball game. They will have the middle of the order due up here in the top half of the 7th inning. It will be Kareek Rainey leading it off. Rainey 0 for 2 today thus far with a fly out and a ground out. The first pitch to Rainey is a curveball that misses low and away. And it's a 1-0 count. The 1-0. Strike called at the knees, and it's a 1-1 count now. The 1-1. That pitch misses low. 1-2. 2-1 count now. Stars scored their 1 run in the 2nd inning, as that pitch is fouled back, and we'll do it all over again at 1-2. Right. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. And that'll be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Connor Brala, who is 0 for 1 today. Reached on a walk and then came around to score the only run of the game for the Stars. That occurred back in the second inning. On the flip side, the Waves also scored their only 2 runs in the second inning. The first pitch to Brala is swung on and popped. Foul out play. Just over my head in the press box. And it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch to Brala. Is swung on and fouled back once again, and now it's 0-2. Cassidy looking over towards the dugout for some reason. Oh, looking to get a new ball from the dugout. Now gets one from the umpire. One and 2 count now to Brala. The pitch. Swung on and lofted out into straightaway right field, making the catch. Not really even having to move at all is Scarcella in right field, and now the Stars are down to their final out. That'll bring up Johnny Briotti, who's 0 for 1 today. Worked a walk in the second inning, but was stranded at third. That would have been a big run if he would have been able to score from third. That's basically that is the difference in this game. That pitch misses up and in. 1-0 count. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded down the left field line, but it will be foul. Just barely foul. And now it's a 1-1 count. The 1-1. Curveball lined out into left field. And that will get in there for a base hit. That'll get all the way to the wall. Rounding first and sliding into second safely is Briotti with a 2-out double. And not so fast, say the Stars. They keep this game alive. Now a runner in scoring position with 2 away, and that'll bring up Thaddeus Trepanier. He's 1 for 2 today with a single. The tying run is at second base. The first pitch to Trepanier. Strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball low in the dirt. 1-1 count. The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Stars are down to their final strike in this one. The 1-2. Ball low. Oh no, called strike 3 at the knees, and that'll end the ball game. So final score, the Waves win this one by a score of 2-1. Winning pitcher goes to Cassidy, and Beckett has the loss. So once again, final score 2-1. The Waves win this one. That'll just about wrap it up for me here for this game. We'll have the next game coming up in just a little bit, so be sure to switch over to that stream for the next game upcoming. Once again, final score, Waves win this one by a score of 2-1 here on the Beach Collegiate Baseball League Network. I'm Brandon Biscobing saying so long, and we'll talk to you guys next time.